All right, this table and this graph are going to look awfully familiar. You've seen them before, but now we're going to do this within the context of a chain rule. So let's look. H is equal to f of g of x, evaluate h prime of 2. So they're asking us to figure out the value of the derivative at a specific point. Well, let's go ahead and find the derivative first. And in this case, the inner function is g, the outer function is f. It's everything we've just done. So h prime is equal to f prime of g of x times g prime of x. There we go, not so bad. And h prime of 2 is f prime of g of 2 times g prime of 2. Okay, fantastic. Let's keep going. I need f prime of, oh, what's g of 2? Well, lucky us, we have a graph. We have a table. So if my input is 2, the g function is negative 1. All right, g prime of 2 is 7. Okay, don't multiply those, all right? This is the input of the f prime function. In other words, I need to know the slope of f at negative 1. The slope of f at negative 1 is, well, the slope of this line, which would be negative 1/2. So I have negative 1/2, and I multiply by 7, and I get negative 7/2. There we go. Isn't that lovely? I like it too. Lucky us. Okay, now we have a different problem, and this problem is also chain rule, but the outer function is k, and the inner function isn't just g, it's 2g. So let's kind of walk through this a little bit slower, and in green. I just like using green. I don't know, it's such a lovely color. H prime, okay. Outer function derivative with the inner function intact times the derivative of the inner function. Okay, here's your f prime of g times g prime, but it wasn't just g, it was 2g, and the outer function was k. All right, let's plug in a negative 1 and see what happens. H prime of negative 1 is going to equal k prime 2g of negative 1 times 2g prime of negative 1. And we're going to get everything we need from the table this time. We won't need the graph at all because we're not dealing with the f function. So k prime of 2, let's see, g of negative 1. G of negative 1 is 2. Got that from the table. See, I'm also going to need that in just a second, so let's go ahead and retrieve it. So times 2 times 9. Okay, here's an 18 there. Here's a 4 there. So k prime of 4 is, almost said equal, it's not, times 18. So 18 k prime of 4. K prime of 4 is 8. 8 times 18 is, I want to say it's 200, no, 144. Yeah, 72 times 2. Okay, sorry, I was doing too much in my head there. 144.